Hello, fellow learners. Welcome back. Today, we are going to talk about something very interesting. We are going to play a game called a twist in the tail. What does this mean? This means that there is going to be a sudden change in something we already know. Tale is of two types. T-A-L-E means a story and T-A-I-L means the long thing or the small thing that animals have on their backs. This game is about the story T-A-L-E. What is the meaning of twist? Twist means a sudden change, something unexpected, something different from what you already know. Stories can be fables or folk tales. Fables are short stories with a message in the end, telling you how to behave, not to behave, what is good, what is bad. Folk tales are something which is handed over from generation to generation. That means your great-great-parents would have told your grandparents these stories, the grandparents have told your parents tell you, and you will pass it on to your children. So those are called folk tales. Every country and every region has different folk tales. Do write in the comments and tell us the famous folk tales from your country. Today we'll talk about a fable because it's short and I just want to explain to you how to play this game, a twist in the tale. You all must have heard about the story of a hare and a tortoise running a race. Yes, it's an Aesop's fable which is world famous. I'll give you a 4-line quick story in case you don't know. There's a hare who's very proud of himself and his speed. One day, he challenges a tortoise to a race. You know what is a hare? A hare is a rabbit. Jumps fast, hops fast. And what is a tortoise? A tortoise is a slow-moving amphibian. It's also called a turtle. There are two different types, but they're similar. So these animals, they move very slowly. Slowly, steadily. They are in no hurry. Got it? So this rabbit or this hare thinks, oh, let me challenge this guy. He will not win, I will win, and then everyone will praise me. So he tells the tortoise, do you want to run a race with me? The tortoise is a good soul. He says, sure, I'll run a race with you, knowing that he cannot compete with the hare. But he still goes ahead. Whenever you want, I'll run that race, said the tortoise. The hare said, right now, let's run the race right now. He was so excited to win. So the race started. They both started off from the start line at the same time. The hare just went hopping very, very fast. After a while, he turned back and he saw that the tortoise was very far behind. He thought to himself, that tortoise will take forever to reach. Let me take a small nap since I'm tired. So he lay down beneath a tree and he went off to sleep. The tortoise, on the other hand, kept moving steadily, slowly and steadily towards the finish line. After a while, the tortoise reached the finish line and he crossed the finish line and won the race. When the rabbit woke up, he realized what a stupid fool he had been and he felt very ashamed of himself. So what is the moral of the story? There are two morals. One is, don't be in a hurry to finish anything. And second is, don't be proud of yourself. Slow and steady wins the race is the punchline of this story. Now let's change this story a bit. What should we do? Where should we change it? You can add the twist anywhere in the story. It can be in the middle of the story. It can be at the end of the story. In this story, let's add the twist in the end. You can comment and give your own versions of this story with a twist. I'll go with a version which came to my mind. Let's start from the point where the tortoise reaches the finish line. When the tortoise reached the finish line, he did not cross the finish line. What did he do? He waited for the hare to wake up. When the hare woke up and ran to the finish line, what did he see? He saw the tortoise waiting. He asked the tortoise, "Why didn't you finish the race and win?" The tortoise replied, "A race is not just about winning or losing. I wanted you to understand that we all have our own pace of doing things, and whether it is my pace or your pace, the idea is to finish the race. So I wanted you to finish the race with me," and they both crossed the finish line together. So you see, I changed the end of this story. So I added a twist. Now, twist can be very interesting, it can be exciting, it can be scary, it can be sad. So you make your own twist and finish the story. Why have I picked up a common story? The idea is for you to transfer from your native language to English. This game will help you do that because you already know the story very well. So you can translate the story that you already know and stop at the point where you want to add the twist. And when you add the twist, you can add the twist in English. So you know the story as it is in your native language, and now you can add a different twist to the story, maybe one, maybe two, and you can practice it in English. Take this entire game as a project. Write down a list of stories which could be fables or stories from your own village or your city or your family stories. They could be true stories, they could be just legends, they could be mythology, it could be from anywhere. Write down a list and make sure that one by one you add a twist in the tale to all these stories. You have to transition from your native language to English, and this game is going to help you a lot, and it's also an enjoyable game. You could sit down with your friends and you could all tell stories with a twist, or you could tell it to your children if you have any. You can tell it to your parents. You can discuss it with anybody. You can also practice it by yourself. There is no problem. You don't necessarily need anyone for this game. Once you start doing this, you will be able to transition easily from your native language to English. Keep practicing, write a list of stories, and get started. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.